besties, welcome back to my channel. I feel like fall is finally here, and so we are finally entering our cozy girl era. I put together such a wide variety of things to do, creative, indoor, outdoor, solo, with friends, so I strongly believe that there's something in here for everyone. Let's get into it. So obviously the first thing with fall is that we need to get into the fall environment. We need to get the fall aesthetic going. So you're gonna have a full-on rainy day reset, candles, music, cleaning your room, and just overall putting a day aside to make your home and room feel like this fall sanctuary space. Number 2, spend an afternoon in a coffee shop journaling. No phone allowed. I want you to go to a cafe, act like you're the main character because you are. Just really lock into that whole fall, small town mysterious girl persona at the coffee shop and do not go on your phone. Number 3, host a bread and soup dinner with your friends. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. You get each of your friends to bring one soup and one kind of bread. It could literally be so mixed and matched. They can make it from home, they can make it from scratch, or they can alternatively buy it from the store. You each go around trying all these different soup and bread combos. This is great if you know how to cook or know how to use a credit card. I feel like this is the perfect cozy fall friends day. It's something different from your traditional movie night or pumpkin patch that I feel like people usually recommend, and it gives you a chance to exchange some really nice fall recipes. Number 4, go thrifting for vintage coats and different kinds of knitwear. Emphasize the chunky knits, the distressed leather, all of the cool stuff that you can find around autumn time at the vintage stores. And if it's possible for you, go do this in a new town. You'll discover shops that you've never seen before. Try to find some kind of small town with cute little antique stores to really get that Gilmore Girls fall vibe going. Number 5, take yourself to a bookstore and pick something completely out of your usual genre. And the pro tip is to pick a very small book, like those little thin and short ones. That way it can be a really quick read if you don't like it and decide that you don't love that genre. But if you do like it, now you've immersed yourself in a brand new experience that is different from what you usually read. Next, have at least one day where you completely reset your closet. So get rid of all your old summer clothes or fall clothes that you might not be wearing anymore. Once you are done doing that, go and donate your clothes. This way you're organizing your closet, but you're also giving back to those in need. Try a ceramics or a pottery class. You guys know that one scene in Pretty Little Liars when Arya went to the local college to go do like a pottery class and she saw Jenna there? Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for. We're going for like the spinning block with like the clay mold going. Even better, grab a little cinnamon latte, grab your headphones. This can be a beautiful and creative solo day. And you can also make yourself a mug. Who doesn't love mugs? Visit a local farmer's market and buy a random fall vegetable to cook with. Like something that you wouldn't usually gravitate towards, like, I don't know, squash or yam. You can either look up recipes with it if you want, or if you want to be a little bit more spontaneous, literally just challenge yourself to make something yummy out of it. Redo your phone screen as well as your laptop background to a fall theme. I really like to use those little widgets. I'll share a picture of what my phone looks like. As you can see, the widgets just kind of replace the color in all the different apps to get a consistent theme going. I don't really have a fall theme right now, but you can get different ones like this, black, white, whatever, and then also insert widget pictures. I don't know. I think it can be really fun because you guys don't give enough credit to how much time you spend looking at your phone and computer all day. So having it in this fall kind of aesthetic can make you really, really feel that fall vibe. This one might be a little basic, but I feel like fall really is the season of baking. So I want you to challenge yourself to make something very fall themed that's gonna make your kitchen smell amazing. You can either do this by yourself on like a cozy little fall afternoon, or you can invite your friends over and bake something all together. To go in hand with the thrifting idea, go on a spontaneous day trip to a town that you've never explored before. I don't care how far it is. If you have a car or access to a bus, take the time and effort to go on a solo day to a town that you've never seen before, and I promise once you're done, you will feel like the main character. Start a fall film diary. You can either do this by paper, notes, Notion, Canva, literally anything that can give you a cute little template, and you write down a watch list of all the movies or TV shows that you want to see this fall. Prioritize movies that you haven't watched before. Basically log every cozy or scary movie you've watched and write down your thoughts and kind of like the commentary of what you were thinking during the movie. I did this once with a friend, and then we both watched the same movie. We weren't in like the same city when we did it. We watched the same movie, sent an entire debrief of what we were thinking through every point in the movie, and then sent it to each other to see like how differently we both perceived the same movie, and honestly it was really fun. Number 14, pick up photography. I feel like autumn is such a good season to do this because you can go on hikes and forests, take your camera or your phone and just take pictures of the nature. You can even make a little photography account. A fun tip is to make it kind of scrapbook style, so you can also print them out and then glue them into a scrapbook. Host a puzzle and wine night with your friends. There's just something so silly about needing to problem solve when you're in a completely intoxicated state. And no, if you're underage, I'm not marketing drinking to you. You could do a puzzle and tea night, puzzle and Starbucks drinks, like literally anything. But if you are of age, go get your friends, pick up that wine, and go pick up a puzzle. I promise it'll It'll be so fun. Try to recreate your favorite fall Starbucks drinks at home. This is a really great way to save money, especially if you're like me and you compulsively just buy these cute little fall drinks nonstop. We're in our barista era, girls. Go DIY some pressed bookmarks. So you can either draw your own bookmark, you can make your own bookmark out of anything, but since it's fall, oh, you just texted me. Anyways, so since it's fall, I think it would be really fun to go get some leaves or flowers and kind of find a way to press them into a bookmark. During the fall, I feel like we're prioritizing slow nights and slow mornings. So I want you to go to the dollar store and buy a tray. You're then going to paint this bedside tray into like a fall theme. If you can't do that, you can just go to Winners and buy one that's already painted for you. Personally, I think that's not as fun, but if you are someone like me, I guess, with no artistic talent, like just buy one that's already painted. Like, let's not expend our energy making something that we think is gonna be cute that will actually never be cute. Anyway, so you get this tray and then you can basically decorate it with candles, tea, books, and then whenever you're having like a slow morning or a slow night in bed, you just have this like tray with all your essentials on it. You can get cozy and really enjoy those fall nights and mornings. Another thing that I'm seeing a lot of is that during fall, people will literally run to HomeSense and buy all these fall decorations. I think it would be really fun to kind of come up with your own fall decoration and make something yourself. You can paint like a little clay pumpkin. You can make a bouquet out of like fall leaves and flowers that you find by your house. Just make your own decor. This is a really fun and creative way to sort of do something different that everyone is already going to be doing this fall. So if you haven't yet, definitely look into it. Make a cozy fall playlist. Get on Pinterest, get a little fall playlist picture too, and you can even make one for every kind of fall vibe there is. There could be one for baking, one for studying, one for evening walks, one for like a cozy rain kind of reading day. Try making your own scented room spray using essential oils. During the fall, I feel like we have such a good spread of essential oils and scents like cinnamon, pumpkin, cloves, vanilla cupcakes, scones, coffee, literally everything. So grab some essential oils on Amazon or at your local antique store and make your own scented room spray, or even make your own perfume. Personally, I don't know how to do this, so I'm not going to give you like a step-by-step right now, but I'm sure you can go on YouTube and find tutorials of how to make your own perfume. I think it would be really fun to do it with like a fall scent so that you also save money by not buying a perfume that's like $200 and literally just smells like something that you could have made at home. Next idea, try making candy apples at home. I honestly have never seen this idea recommended, which is so weird to me because I feel like candy apples are such a fall staple. So many people will suggest apple picking, right? Like they'll say go to like an apple orchard and go apple picking, which is a great idea, but I'm saying go to the apple orchard, come back home, and then make candy apples. Screw the generic apple pie, let's go make candy apples. If you're really trying to be outdoors more this fall, I think a really fun idea would be to plan like a sunrise breakfast. You get like a thermos of coffee or tea and you go into the woods or like on a hike and you have this little sunrise early morning fall breakfast with your hot coffee and hot tea. Also, like, nobody's out during sunrise, so if you're worried about people judging you having a picnic by yourself, don't worry, I can promise almost nobody's gonna be out. Next idea is to take a cooking class. At first I wanted to say take one focus on like fall recipes like soups, root vegetables, that kind of thing, but I feel like that's a little niche and it might be hard to just seek out an only fall cooking class. So just take any cooking class. I feel like fall is a really great season for baking and cooking, so I feel like it's a fun way to spend time and you will learn some cool recipes along the way. Go to a historic library or museum that you've never been to before. Grab your headphones, you know, try to learn something, read everything that's there. Don't just go to go, like go to fully experience the history and the art of those kind of sites. Around fall, I know that a lot of us are thinking about Thanksgiving as well, so another idea is to spend an afternoon writing a handwritten note for all the things that you're thankful for. And these can also be handwritten letters to your friends and family. I feel like it's a unique way to spice up an experience that we kind of do every year anyways, like giving thanks to all the things that we're grateful for. You can get little postcards, cute stationery, write these in cursive, glue on like a feather, I don't know. Just like a fall themed gratitude note for all the people that you love in your life and are grateful for. They will really appreciate it. To go along with my museum/historic site idea, I think another really fun one would be going to like a gallery opening or some kind of poetry or book reading. A lot of bookstores will have these around the fall where the authors of the books actually come in and do readings of their novels. So instead of just going on TikTok like traditional book talk and just seeing what everyone else is reading in the fall, go see it from the author themselves. I feel like it's a much more authentic way to read and to immerse yourself in that kind of culture of reading books in the genres that you're not familiar in, but it is a very different and unique experience. And that's what this video is about. Not doing the generic fall idea ideas. This fall we're gonna do something unique to make it the most romanticized fall ever. Another fun fall idea is candle making. So you can either go to a candle making class with your friends or by yourself, or you can just buy all of the supplies that you usually need for that and you can make your own candles at home. Again, this fall we are about saving money, not spending it. So this is a really fun, unique, and creative way to take an activity that you usually do, like buying fall candles, and just doing it for yourself at home. Next idea is to learn how to make your own bread from scratch. I know that a lot of people bake in the fall, as we mentioned before, but I feel like bread is not something that I see as commonly, like focaccia, sourdough, all these beautiful breads that are gonna go great with the soups that you are going to bring to your friend's bread and soup night. And then you can also go on Pinterest and get inspo of how to decorate it. I see people making really pretty bread on Pinterest sometimes with like rosemary and tomatoes, so definitely look into that. Host a taste test snack night with all of your friends. Get some apple cider, maybe some pumpkin snacks. Kind of encourage everyone to bring a unique fall snack that maybe you guys haven't tried before outside of like your generic like candy corn and everything. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm such like a variety eater. Like I don't want to eat one big meal of one thing. I want to eat like little things of everything. So this is the perfect way to try some new flavors and new snacks with your friends. And lastly, an idea that I think we're all going to do anyways is make a fall mood board on Pinterest. Just put together like a little fun collage of all the pictures, outfits, room decor, activities, vibes, and get yourself an aesthetic fall mood board. Okay guys, so that is it. That is my list. I hope that I gave you some inspiration to actually romanticize this fall instead of scrolling on TikTok all day. I feel like fall is the perfect time to slow down and really just soak in the ambiance of the changing seasons and the beauty of the year that has just passed. Let me know in the comments which of these you're going to try first, as well as if you have any other ideas that maybe I didn't mention that other people would find helpful and fun. And let me know if you have any fun fall traditions of your own so that I can add them to my list and do them as well. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. I'll have all of my socials linked in case you guys want to follow me on those platforms, and I will see you next time.